Your home for our Atlanta Falcons, Hawks, and Atlanta United. Your teams play here. Sports Radio 92.9, The Game.
We got to talk Falcons here because I just want to get your expectations for this O-line. We now know what it looks like. Matthew Bergeron, left guard. Guys, Monday, okay, I know, like, we're going to get through this weekend, and I said this, but, like, it's game week. It's go time.
Oh, it's go time.
Okay? All the prep and all the stuff, and we're putting the game plan in. We're getting ready for Carolina, and do you want to say it with me? We can't lose week 1 to Carolina. With that said, what are the expectations of this Falcons offensive line?
Well, my expectations are, and we have to make one presumption here, and that is that they stay healthy. In 2016, that offensive line from Schrader to Matthews, that offensive line with Alex Mack and everybody else, started every game, played every down. And if they can stay healthy, my expectation is they're going to be one of the top 5 offensive lines in the NFL. They will lead the NFL in rushing this year. And so I have high expectations that Bergeron, from everything I've seen and all the reports and everything I've kind of eyeballed here, looks like he's going to be the final solution for us. And as he goes on through the year, he might be an all-rookie selection, at a position where we have had nothing but sieves and hole and pus and everything else for the last 5 years.
That was disgusting.
But true. So no, I'm very hopeful. I think this line, McGarry came out and showed me a lot last year. I was really impressed. And you got to that's why Fitzpatrick's on this team for a reason. Yeah. To help McGarry a little bit in pass pro. But no, from a run blocking standpoint, the right side of the line is nails. And now if you can get that to go on the other side of the line and balance that out, I have really, because I think by and large, I think it's true in college football. I think it's true in the NFL. If you have a great, and I mean a great offensive line, you win lots of games.
That's what's happened with Georgia, right?
Right.
I mean,
it's the untold story.
It is.
If they talk about the defense, they talk about the quarterbacks, running back. No. Great offensive line.
The crazy thing is, John, over the last few years, as we've talked about this team and the development of whether they've done right or spent their money on the right positions on the offensive line, it's kind of come together. And for all of the Dimitroff fuss, 2 of these guys they drafted, right? 2 of these guys in Lindstrom, okay? Hennessy was also a Dimitroff. I'm just saying.
They drafted everybody but Matthews.
They didn't get, no, I'm talking about when Thomas Dimitroff was the general manager.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Saying,
and McGarry.
Yeah, correct. Like,
yeah.
They ended up getting a lot of this right. They're not here to see it play out, but they were attempting to try to do this.
He was a boomer bust guy. I mean, he got Julio, he got Matt.
That's the thing.
I mean, he got a lot of great players, but he also the 2017 draft is like the worst draft you've ever seen in your entire life, and it set this franchise back. It was god awful.
Well, most of those guys are not even in the league anymore.
Well, they weren't even in the league at year 2.
But the thing is, it's fixed. So we cannot complain about this offensive line being a weak spot. As a matter of fact, it's a strength. It's one of our strengths going into the season. You don't come out of last season with all these guys coming back. You're adding basically one guy who we think is a road grader and say we're not going to be able to run the football the way we did last year when you were 3rd in the league. This is a strength of our football, one of the strengths of our football team. Now they have to go out and prove that. And week 1 against Carolina's front 7 is going to be a test.
Yeah, against Brown and Burns and those guys,
That's
you
right.
bet.
That's right.